It is my pleasure to welcome the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Martin Bayer, the Director of the Thank you.
Bonjour. Comment ça va? Très bien, merci beaucoup. Have a good day. It's my pleasure to welcome you. My name is Martin Bayer. I'm the director of the FNCC, the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center, which is just 200 meters away from here on Robert Mugabe Avenue. I'm very happy to welcome you here for this new show of the Oyo Dance Company. Every year, Oyo produces one big show of dance, of song, and of theater, and we really appreciate to be here at the National Theatre of Namibia to welcome you and to present the event in good conditions. The production that you will see today is the English version of the book Le Petit Prince. This is this little tiny book which all children in France and many other countries read when they are young. And the adults, they rediscover this book later on. It is really very, very famous. Its author, Antoine de St Exupery, was a writer, a poet, a journalist, and also an aviator. He was flying planes. He was, in fact, like the postman bringing international letters to other countries by plane. So, Antoine de St Exupery, he died during World War II in combat. And his book has been published for the first time in 1945. So that was the end of the Second World War, but the author never knew the success of his tale. So I hope that you will appreciate today's show. I kindly request that you respect the artists. They are 65 on stage. Singers, dancers, musicians. So please respect them, but at some points your participation will be required. Once again, many thanks to the National Theatre of Namibia, many thanks to all the artists, professionals and volunteers on stage. A big thank you to the technicians backstage who make it happen, and a big thank, of course, to you to be here today and to share Le Petit Prince with us. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Est-ce que mon dessin vous en fait peur? Pourquoi chapeau fais-tu peur? Je ne comprends pas. Personne ne voit l'éléphant au fond de ce bois. Alors j'ai rangé tous mes crayons, me le dessin dans des
understand anything by themselves. And it is rather tedious for children to have to explain things to them time and again. Adults can never see the elephant inside the boa. All they see is a boring hat. You know, I lived alone, with no one I could really talk to. That was until I had an accident in the Namib desert 6 years ago. Something broke down in my engine, and since there was neither a mechanic nor a passenger with me, I prepared myself for a difficult, but what I hoped would be a successful repair. It was a matter of life and death for me. I scarcely had enough drinking water to last me a week. On the first night, I fell asleep on the sand, 1,000 miles from any human habitation. I was far more isolated than a shipwrecked sailor on a raft in the middle of the ocean.
Please, draw me a sheep.
What?
Draw me a sheep.
But what are you doing here?
Please, draw me a sheep.
I don't know how to draw.
That doesn't matter. Draw me a sheep. No. I don't want an elephant inside a boa.
You can see the elephant inside the boa?
Obviously. What else can it be? But a boa constrictor is a very dangerous creature. And an elephant is very cumbersome. Everything is very small where I live. I need a sheep. Draw me a sheep. No, that one is already very sick. Draw me another one. Don't you see that this is not a sheep? It is a ram. It has horns. That one's too old. I need a sheep that will last me for a very long time.
This is only a box. The sheep you asked for is inside.
That is exactly the way I wanted it. Do you think the sheep will need a lot of grass?
Why?
Because where I live, everything is very small.
Well, there should be enough grass for him. I've given you a very small sheep.
Not so small, lad. Look, he has gone to sleep.
Where do you come from?
What is that object?
Oh, this. It's not an object. It flies. Well, it's supposed to. It's an aeroplane. It's my aeroplane.
What? You dropped down from the sky?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
So, you come from the sky too? How? From another planet? So you do come from another planet?
You must be coming from Earth on that, what do you call it, aeroplane? You can't have come from very far away.
Where do you come from, my little fellow? Where is this where I live of which you speak? Where do you want to take my sheep?
What I like about the box that you have given me is that he can use it as his house at night.
Of course. And if you are good to, I shall give you a rope to tie him up with during the day, and a post to tie him to.
Tie him up? What a funny idea.
But if you don't tie him up, he'll wander off and get lost.
But where would he go?
Anywhere, just straight ahead.
It wouldn't matter. Everything is very small where I live. Straight ahead of oneself, one can't go very far. It is true, is it not, that she big little bush?
Yes, that is true.
So this means they also eat baobabs?
Baobabs are not little bushes. They're trees as tall as churches. Even if you take a whole herd of elephants, they will not be able to eat up one single baobab.
One would have to pile them up on top of one another before they grew to such a size. Baobabs start up by being small.
That is true, but why do you want your sheep to eat all baobabs?
Oh, come on. There's terrible seeds on my planet. Baobab seeds. If you intervene too late, you would never get rid of a baobab. It would spread all over the entire planet and it would explode.
On the day you watched those 44 sunsets, were you sad?
A sheep, if it eats bushes, does it eat flowers too?
Goodness, is that the time? I need to get going and fixing this plane. Ah!
A sheep, if it eats bushes, does it eat flowers too?
A sheep eats anything it comes across.
Even flowers with thorns?
Yes, even flowers with thorns.
Then the thorns, what use are they? The thorns, what use are they?
Thorns are quite useless. Flowers have them out of sheer spite.
Oh. I don't believe you. Flowers are not weak. They are naive. They reassure themselves the best they can. They believe that their thorns are terrible.
If this bull continues to resist me, I shall knock it off with a hammer.
And do you actually believe that?
No, I don't believe anything. I'm busy with serious matters.
Serious matters?
It's been 5 days already. I haven't even repairing my plane and I have no more water left to drink.
You just talk like grown-ups. You're confusing everything. Mixing everything up. I know of a red-faced gentleman. He has never smelled a flower. He has never looked at a star. He has never loved anybody. He has spent all his time adding up figures. All day he keeps on repeating like you. I am busy with serious matters. For millions of years, flowers have been growing thorns. And for millions of years, sheep have still been eating flowers. So is it not worth trying to understand why they go to such lengths to grow thorns which are of no use to them? Is the war between sheep and flowers not important? And if I know of a flower which is unique in the world, it grows nowhere other than on my planet, and that this small sheep you gave me can destroy it in a single bite, just like that, one morning, without realizing what it is doing, is that not important? If someone loves a flower which there is only one on the millions and millions of stars, it is enough to make him happy when he looks at them, for he can say, my flower is somewhere out there. But if the sheep eats the flower, it is as if for him all of a sudden, all the stars went dark. And you think that is not important?
The flower you love is in no danger. I shall draw you a muzzle for your sheep. I shall draw you a fence for your flower.
There have always been very simple flowers on my planet. They would appear one morning in the grass and fade away in the evening. But one day, a seed blown from no one knew where, a new flower had come. And I watched carefully, as it could have been a new kind of flower.
And one has to be careful of baobabs.
Exactly. But she stopped growing and started to develop a flower. It was an enormous bud. She chose her colors with great care. She dressed slowly, carefully arranging her petals one by one. She didn't wish to appear all crumpled like a poppy. She only wished to appear in the full beauty of her beauty.
Bien à la vie de sa chambre belle, elle n'a fini pas dans
sun was rising, she suddenly showed herself.
I'm only half awake. Forgive me. I still quite disheveled.
Oh, how beautiful you are.
Am I not? And I was born at the same time as the sun.
She wasn't quite excessively modest, but she was so enchanting.
I believe it's time for breakfast. Would be you kind enough to attend to my needs?
And then I started to care for her.
Let them come. Those tigers with their big claws. They're no match to my thorns.
But there are no tigers on my planet. And anyways, tigers don't eat weeds.
What? But I'm not a weed! No!
Oh, I am so sorry. Please forgive me.
I'm not afraid of tigers. But I hate frogs. You would be kind enough maybe to have a screen for me? By any chance?
Your flower sounds like a very complex creature.
And in the evening, I want you to put me under a big glass dome. It's so cold here, where you live, and rather uncomfortable. Now, where I come from,
But she arises a seed. She couldn't have known anything about other worlds.
Exactly. At the time, I was unable to understand anything. The tail of the claws irritated me while it should have touched my heart. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. She cast her fragrance and her radiance all over me. I should never have run away from her. I should have guessed the affection behind the poor little tricks. Flowers are so inconsistent, but I was too young to know how to love her. I have always wanted to see the world, but it took me a long time to actually leave. That morning, when I left, I cleaned the planet very carefully. When I watered her for the last time and prepared to place her under her glass door, I felt like crying. Goodbye, I said, but she didn't reply. Goodbye.
I have been silly. I should have told you that. Forgive me and try to be happy.
flower who loved me. I left the place I cared for the most.
Where did you go?
The first planet I landed on was inhabited by a king.
Ah, here comes my first subject.
How can you recognize me since you have never seen me?
Simple. All men are subjects. Now, come a little closer so I can see you better.
May I sit down?
It was contrary to etiquette to ask anything of your king.
But
No! A tongue!
Do you admire me very much?
What does admire mean?
To admire means that you consider me the most handsome, the best dressed, the richest, the most intelligent man on the planet.
But you are alone on your planet.
It doesn't matter. Admire me all the same.
Ça, c'est devant les yeux. Vous savez qu'il est trop de charme.
Mais c'est pour saluer quand on m'acclame. Frappe dans tes mains. Ah J'aime qu'on me jette des fleurs. J'aime la lumière des projecteurs. J'aime les flatteurs. J'aime les honneurs. J'aime même les menteurs. Quand ils savent dire ce que je veux entendre, à quoi je peux prétendre. J'aime les conséquences
J'aime séparément. Si je dois me sentir, ne serait-ce qu'un instant, moi je suis le meilleur de toute la planète. Et je suis toujours seul de reconnaître. J'aime tellement qu'on m'aime. Alors, j'aime tellement qu'on m'aime.
And I left. After telling him that I am right, the third planet was very strange. It was inhabited by a drunkard who drank to forget that he was ashamed of drinking. Grown-ups are really very, very odd. The fourth planet belonged to a businessman.
3 plus 2 makes 5. 5 plus 7 makes 12.
Good morning.
12 plus 3 makes 15. 15 plus 7 makes 22.
Good morning.
Bonjour. Votre cigarette est éteinte. Bonjour.
3 et 2 für 5 et 5 plus 7 vaut 12 et 12 plus 3 qui avait 15. Bonjour. 22 et 6 va 8 par Taradim. 26 6 en faudra des ça me fait dans 600 millions, 622 631.
500 millions de quoi?
Tiachi toujours là, 600 millions de je ne sais même plus.
500 millions de quoi?
Je demande de travail, je ne peux pas m'amuser avec toutes ces
2
valivères.
millions de quoi?
Je ne dois pas me déranger de ce forcé, je suis un homme sérieux.
500 millions de quoi? D'étoiles?
Des millions d'étoiles, aucun rêve, les bonnes filles que j'ai Jean cœur qui m'ôte. Moi qui suis un homme sérieux, j'ai besoin de pousser
smallest of them all. There was only enough room for a lamppost and a lamplighter. But when I arrived, I asked him why he just put out his lamp.
Those are the orders.
What are the orders?
The orders are that I took out my lamp. Good evening.
But why have you just did it again?
Those are the orders. Good morning.
I don't understand anything.
There is nothing to understand. Orders are orders. Good evening.
The days are so short on your planet.
Oh, I know. And it makes my life miserable. Good morning.
Can't you sleep any day?
Who knows what disaster might then happen? It's impossible. I have responsibilities. Good evening.
That man will be despised by all the others. By the king, by the conceited man, by the drunkard, and by the businessman. Every few minutes, he would light on his lamp. And after every few minutes, he would light it off again. He is the only one who didn't seem ridiculous to me. Perhaps it is because he is not only concerned with himself.
Why didn't you stay?
His planet was too small. There was no room for two. The sixth planet was 10 times larger. It was inhabited by a young lady who wrote numerous books. She was a geographer.
The geographer is a scholar who knows the location of all the cities, the seas, the rivers, the mountains, and the desert.
Now that is extremely interesting. Your planet is very beautiful. Are there any oceans?
I really couldn't say that.
Oh. And any mountains?
I really couldn't tell that either.
But you are a geographer.
Exactly. I'm not an explorer. I have no explorers on my planet. It is not for the geographer's task to count all the cities, the rivers, the mountains, and the desert. The geographer is far too important to waste the time browsing around.
Oh.
You should describe your planets to me.
Well, it isn't very interesting because it is very small. I have 3 volcanoes. 2 are active and the third is extinct. I also have a flower.
We don't record flowers.
Why not? It is the most precious thing on my planet.
Because flowers are ephemeral. Geographies are the most precious things. We only write of eternal things. On veut croire à des choses éternelles pour oublier toutes ces choses précaires qui encombrent la terre et le ciel. Les poèmes et les dictionnaires, car nous sommes éphémères.
feeling sad my precious flower would not be recorded. That's how I landed on Earth. It's not an ordinary planet with its 111 kings, 7,000 geographers, 900,000 businessmen, and 7.5 million drunkards. But when I arrived, I didn't meet any people. Instead, good evening. What planet have I fallen on?
On the planet Earth, in Namibia.
Oh, there are no people on Earth?
This is the desert. There are no people in the desert. The Earth is big.
Where are the men? One feels rather lonely in the desert.
It's just as lonely among men.
You're a strange animal. You're as thin as a finger.
But I am more powerful than the king's finger.
You do not look very powerful. You do not even have claws. You cannot even travel.
I am more powerful than the king's. I feel so sorry. So weak on this earth of granite. I may be able to help you one day. If you become bored of your own planet, I can
understand you perfectly. But why do you talk in riddles?
I solve them all.
You are lucky it didn't bite you.
Maybe. So I started walking on this strange planet until I came upon a garden full of roses.
Ah, good morning.
Who are you?
What do you mean? The roses.
Oh,
Why are you crying?
my flower told me she was the only one of her kind in the universe.
How pretentious of her. Look how many we are.
Exactly. There's like 5,000 of them, all alike, in one single garden. She would be rather resentful if she could see this.
Especially as we surely outright her with our receipt.
I thought I was rich, with a flower unique in the world, whereas in fact all I had was a common rose.
Very common indeed. Unlike us.
That, and my 3 volcanoes that came up to my knees. Perhaps which one is at stick forever. That doesn't make me a great prince.
Aww, please don't cry.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who is speaking?
I'm here, under the apple tree.
Who are you? You are very pretty.
I'm a fox.
Come and play with me. I'm so terribly sad.
I cannot play with you. I'm not tamed.
Oh, I'm sorry. What does they mean?
You're not from here. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for men.
Men! They have rifles and they hunt. Such a nuisance. They also raise chickens. Are you looking for chickens?
No. I'm looking for friends. What does they mean?
It's something which is too often forgotten. It means to establish ties.
To establish ties?
To me, you're just a little boy like 1,100 other little boys. I don't need you, and you don't need me. But if you tell me, we shall need one another. I will be unique to you, and you will be unique to me.
I am beginning to understand. There is this flower. I think she has tamed me.
It's possible. We see all sorts of things on Earth.
Oh, but this is not on Earth.
On another planet?
Yes.
Are there hunters on this planet?
No.
That's interesting. And chickens?
No.
Oh. Nothing's perfect. My life is monotonous. I hunt chickens and men hunt
But if you tame me, my life will be full of sunshine. I beg you, tame me. I shall cry.
This is your fault. I wish you no harm, but you wanted me to tame you.
Yes, indeed.
But you are going to cry.
This is so.
That it has not helped you in any way.
Go back and see the garden of roses, and you will understand that yours is indeed unique in the whole world. And then come back to say goodbye to me, and I shall tell you a secret as a gift.
None of you is at all like my rose. Nobody has tamed you, and you have tamed no one. now she is unique in the world.
Really?
Yes, and so is my rose on my planet. She is nothing like you.
How
She
can
is
I?
my rose because it is her that I protected, because it is her that I water, because it is her that I love.
Oh, I want to be a rose too. Please take me.
No, take me.
No, take me.
I want to be a
Take
rose.
me. Please take me. Please. Take me. Please take me. Now, here is my secret. We can only see clearly with the heart. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
What is essential is invisible to the eye.
It's the time that you spend caring for your rose that makes your rose so important. Men have forgotten this basic truth, but you must never forget it. For what you've tamed, you become responsible forever. You are responsible for your rose.
And I am responsible for my role. What happened next?
Well, I met a railway singer man who was sorting out travelers in a great hurry, and a merchant who sold clothes to quench thirst.
You know, these stories of yours are quite delightful. But I haven't yet succeeded in repairing my plane, and I have no more water left to drink. I'd be happy if I could buy a water cones first.
Well, my friend the fox said to me,
My dear little man, this has nothing to do with the fox.
why not?
Because we are going to die of thirst.
It is good to have had a friend, even if one is going to die.
You are never hungry or thirsty.
I too am thirsty. Let's go look for a well.
But I know it is absurd to look for a well in the immensity of the desert. But he took my hand and we started walking. And we walked for hours. I think he's rest here for a bit.
You know, the stars are so beautiful because of a flower one cannot see.
Of course.
The desert is so beautiful. What makes the desert so beautiful is that it hides a world somewhere.
What? Better get going. Little Prince, look! Everything is ready. The bucket, the pulley, the rope.
Can you hear? We have awakened the world, and it is singing.
Leave it to me, it's ready for you.
I am thirsty for this water. Give me some of it to drink.
And I understood what he had been looking for. This water was far from the ordinary nourishment. It was born from the walk under the stars, the singing of the pulley, and the efforts of my arms. It was good for the heart, like a gift. When I was a little boy, the lights of the Christmas tree, the music of the midnight mass, and the sweetness of smiling faces all made up the radiance of the Christmas gift I received.
The men where you live grow 5,000 roses in the same garden, and yet they do not find what they are looking for. The eyes are blind. One must look with the heart. You must keep your promise.
What promise?
You know, a muzzle for my sheep. I am responsible for this flower.
You have plans I know nothing about?
You know, it's my descent to the earth. Tomorrow, it will be an anniversary. I came down very near you.
So it is not by mere chance that on the morning I met you 8 days ago, you were wandering all by yourself 1,000 miles from any human habitation. You were returning to the place you had landed? Perhaps because of the anniversary? Oh dear, I'm a bit frightened.
Now, you must work. You must get back to your engine. I shall wait for you here. Come back tomorrow night.
Of course. That's the part I've been missing. I can go home. My plane is fixed. Of course.
Don't you remember? It was not quite here.
Yes. This is the right day, but not the right spot.
You will see your backtrack again in the sand. Just wait for me here. I shall be there tonight. Is your poison good enough?
Must you ask that question?
Are you sure you won't make me suffer for too long?
That is a riddle you have already resolved, my little friend.
Now go away. I want to get down.
What is this? Why are you talking with snakes?
I am so glad you discovered what was the matter with your engine. Now, you can go home.
How did you know?
Well, I too am going home today.
But I have the sheep. I have the box for the sheep. And I have the muzzle for the sheep. My dear little man, are you afraid?
I shall be far more frightened this evening.
Little prince, please tell me this is all just a bad dream. The story of a snake and of a meeting of a star far away.
What is important cannot be seen. up at the sky at night, since I shall be living on one of them and laughing on one of them, for you, all of the stars will be able to laugh. You, and only you, will have stars that can laugh.
And now, 6 years have already gone by, and never before have I told the story. The companions who met me when I returned were happy to see me, but I was sad, so I just told them I'm tired. I love looking at the stars at night. But one thing worries me. When I drew the muzzle for the little prince, I forgot to add a leather strap to it. You will never be able to fasten it to his sheep. So I keep wondering what has happened on his planet. Perhaps the sheep has eaten the flower? I know he covers his flower with his gloves though every night and watches his sheep very carefully. But everybody can be absent-minded at times. This is indeed a great mystery. And for those of you who, like me, love the little prince, nothing in this universe can ever be the same. While somewhere out there, nobody knows where, a sheep which we have never seen may or may not have eaten a flower. Look up at the sky and ask yourself, has the sheep eaten the flower? Yes? No? And you will see how everything changes. And nothing in this universe can ever be the same, while somewhere out there, and no grown-up will ever understand why it is so important. I wish that we would stop growing up, so that we could still feel with the heart. If one day a child comes running towards you, if he wants a drawing, if he laughs, if he refuses to answer your questions, you will surely guess who he is. So be kind and hold his hand for as long as you can. Cherish his memories, your memories, for he was you. And for a moment, just a single moment, remember.
before I let you go. So just be patient for 2 seconds. I hope you enjoyed it. First, I would like to say thank you to the National Theatre of Namibia. I know for some of you it is the first time you are here. So thank you to the NTA, thank you to all the technicians. You can also give them a big round of applause. Thank you to our partners, the Franco-Namibia Cultural Center, or FNCC. For those of you, if you don't know the FNCC, before leaving, just make sure you go and visit them. But give them a big round of applause as well. Finally, we would not have been able to do this production without financial support, and that is coming from the French Embassy and the French Consulate General in Johannesburg. So a big round of applause to them.